But no, odd jobs 1, 2, 3 under there. I'll start that again, shall I?
Yeah. You can just cut it.
I can just go, whoa! That'll be a good one. Hi guys, welcome back. Part 22 of the Monza build. I'm going to hand you straight over to Sam. He's been beavering away. Stay tuned until the end for some exciting news.
So now the engine's running pretty well, I can finally start thinking about some other issues with the car. Primarily, it's got no brakes. So there's a company, which I'm sure some of you have probably heard of, Past Parts. They can rebuild calipers and master cylinders. So what I'm going to do over the next few days / couple of weeks is strip the calipers, get them all off, probably put the wheels back on the car so at least I can roll it. Well, I could still run it, to be honest. And the master cylinder's already off, it's just sitting in place, and I'll get them all sent off. Oh, and also I'll try and find some discs and pads in the meanwhile as well. Little brake update, just got one of the front calipers off. I need to find out what size these discs are so I can order some new ones. Same goes for the pads, which are well wedged in there. Whilst I've been under here, I've just been cleaning things off, seeing what the situation's like under here. And I mean, the underseal's peeling in some places, but it's all solid metal. It's just very surface rusty. Likewise, all down here, it looked terrible until I took a brush to it, but it's solid metal. Even around here, where it looks a bit scabby, it's solid. Behind there, it's just peeling paint from where it's been sat for so many years. So actually, pretty pleasing. Two down, 2 to go. Just had one hell of a fight with the near side front, but I've got it off after a lot of bashing with this block of wood. It was just so stuck on there, and there's quite a big lip on here as well, and that combined with the rust, it just did not want to come off. So had to gently persuade it, shall we say, but it's off. So 3 down, 1 to go. Sorry about the light for this last one, but I'm on the last caliper. I've just tried to take the last brake line out, and it's actually snapped the brake line. But luckily, the actual union came out, which was a bonus. Now, just a little bit of handy information. Hopefully, if anyone else is doing this, if you need to get a breaker bar in because the caliper's been on there a long time, like this one, what I'd suggest doing is taking off the shock absorber, and it gives you a bit of extra room to get into the bolts from the back. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, and hopefully you'll see this off in a second for you guys. There we have it. All 5 offenders, front and rear calipers and the brake master cylinder, all ready to be packed up and sent off to be rebuilt. So that's quite a big job out of the way, believe it or not. I wasn't looking forward to that, but all done now. On to the next job whilst I've got it jacked up. Really annoying. You can probably tell from the staining on the tank just there. The fuel sender sprung a leak, and what I think's happened is, I think that the pipe itself has corroded through, although I can't see where. But no matter what Jubilee clip I put on this connection, no matter what pipe I put on it, it's still leaking, and it's coming from around the pipe. I just can't see it, so I'm going to have to take the fuel sender out. Not too hard, and luckily there's not that much fuel in there, and I'll save what fuel I can, but I imagine it's going to be a little bit messy. Looks like I found the culprit. Brand new gasket, but it's just dissolved. Look at it. It's just dissolving. So I'm going to probably look at getting a different material for the gasket. This actually came with the fuel tank, so I'm really surprised at that. I'm not sure what the original material was. It might even have been something like cork, so I'll have to do some investigation there, but that's really poor. You can see where it's just been leaking out, coming out through the bolts. So that would explain that. And also, typically my luck, as soon as I touch the sender, the little wire has decided to pop off its terminal, so I'm going to have to get that fixed as well while I'm at it. I might even give it a bit of a spruce up whilst it's out and about. So, I mean, that solves one problem, but yeah, more to fix. There we go. But at least the calipers are off. Still carrying on with the next project, which is the brake lines. I don't know if you can see, that's my first attempt. I've tried to recreate the shapes as much as physically possible. This end, the master cylinder is not in, obviously. The calipers and the master cylinder are now away to past parts being reconditioned. I've had word from them that the condition is not fantastic, so probably be requiring lots of new parts with them. But meanwhile, I can really crack on with all the brake lines. So I've done that one. I spent ages sort of practicing flaring, so I've not really done it before. Managed to get pretty competent at it, enough to do the job. And I've just started taking out the pipe down here that goes around to our caliper, which is also not there. And this is what we've got. Really horrible, crusty, so it needs doing. And there's also this little sort of pigtail bit that actually goes to the caliper in between the flexi. So that'll be the next job. We'll get those renewed up and back on.
Right, that's it guys, Sam, we're back, we're together again finally. So Sam's been working on the brakes, as he'll say, and he'll get, well, just how far we're getting on, what's the update really?
Calipers and master cylinder away at past parts being reconditioned, and they're absolutely knackered by all accounts. Still trying to find brake discs. I've got hold of the pads and one set of the pins. Remaking the brake lines as well, ongoing process. There's loads to do basically still. The whole brake system needs replacing, or renewing. So
we just thought we'd give you a quick update on that really, and sort of end this video out, but really to sort of, we're going to give you a bit of a teaser into our next series. We've always wondered, and we said, didn't we, for a long time, you know, we love driving cars, and I know we do the reviews and we're doing the Manta stuff, but we thought, what if it'd be like to do a point of view on some of these cars? So
yeah, that was the idea anyway.
Yeah.
And,
what's it like to drive, basically?
Yeah, just give you like a video with no talking in, but just like I said, point of view, perspective, some cool music relevant to the age of the car, bit of comedy hopefully. Just a bit of a laugh really. So
yeah, so it more showcases the car than us two dribbling on, doesn't it, like we always like to do. So what I'll do now, I'll just cut straight to a nice bit, so I'll have a watch, see what you think. Right, so that's driven, or that's our driven videos. That's a little teaser. The first one will be dropping in a couple of weeks, still just in the editing process, and then we'll just drop them. If you want a car, or you've got a car that wants to be driven and you want us to come and film it and showcase the car, I'm sure Sam and I will be able to come up and do it.
Yeah, and let us know what you think as well.
Yeah,
once you see it. If you
please, you know,
think it's crap, tell us.
Yeah, yeah, we don't mind, because to be honest, we're just having a laugh of it. We love cars, as you know, and so upcoming then, a couple of drivens. We've got the Monzas coming together, like you said, obviously getting the brakes as you've seen from this video.
If I ever get the logbook back from the DVLA, and it's been about 4 months now, and
but we'll get that going, and yeah, we should be good. Like and subscribe, all that jazz. So follow us on Instagram, oddjobs123, and the oddjobs on Facebook, and we'll keep the videos coming, and we'll see you all soon. See you later, Sam.
Yeah.